Hi, it's Andy Lockwood from College Planning Guru. Today's tip is about scholarships. So as I'm recording this video, it is the middle of September. I'm starting to get some questions about scholarships from class of 2015 students. So I wanted to give some tips and some comments on it. So number one, when I say scholarships, I'm really talking about outside scholarships. There's two forms of scholarships. There are inside scholarships, meaning scholarships that come from the college endowments themselves. That's actually where the biggest money is, and that's personally what we focus in at our firm. But you should understand that if you're going to be applying to colleges, most colleges will consider you automatically for these types of scholarships. However, some colleges have separate applications for their merit scholarships. So it's incumbent upon you to double check and triple check whether that you need to fill out an extra application for a merit scholarship. Usually the colleges will notify you, but don't wait for that. Look on their websites, and if you can't find anything easily, then you should connect with the admissions department. Okay. Now in terms of other types of scholarships, which is usually the type of scholarship that I get a question about, I'm talking about outside scholarships, which is funds that do not come from the colleges themselves. So one word of warning is that they can reduce your award from the college, because if you're going to qualify for need-based aid, and you need to figure that out first, but if you're going to qualify for need-based aid, which is basically the financial aid office's opinion on whether you can, how much you can afford, what your resources are to pay for college, if you then come up with other outside funding that actually reduces your need because you've now found new resources to pay for college. So if you get a need-based award and you're happy about it, and then later when the college finds out, because they're going to ask you if you received outside funding or any other types of funding, and you rightfully disclose that to them, they may reduce your award. Or in many cases, if let's say they've given you a $20,000 total award, $5,500 of that is loans, and $14,500 of that is free money. Typically, they'll reduce the loan portion first and leave you the free money. But again, it's a case-by-case thing. People say, hey, are there? One question I get a lot is, hey, are there any good websites that you recommend that search for scholarships? And my answer is that, most of these websites end up with, producing the same types of results, listing the same types of scholarships. Many of these websites are not really scholarship sites. They're just trying to collect your information so they can sell it and market other stuff to you that other advertisers or other businesses feel like you'd be a good prospect for. But in terms of the tips I can give you on websites, number one, I think it should be pretty obvious to you. Never pay for a scholarship search. That should be free. The second thing is there's a bunch of sites that are pretty decent. My favorite one is Edvisors, EDVISORS.com. I think that's pretty good. The College Board website's pretty good. Sally Mae, I think, has some scholarships too, SallyMae.com. But don't go crazy, because like I said, sooner or later you'll see the same scholarships over and over again. Now another tip, which I think may pay off even more, is to not overlook your local scholarships. And what I mean by that is, even if it's only $500 from the Rotary or the JCs or something, bear in mind that most of these scholarships are renewable. So a $500 scholarship could be a $2,000 scholarship in actuality. So where do you find these scholarships? Well, they go overlooked a lot because they're not advertised. You don't see them on websites. They require some work for kids to fill out applications. So that's why I think your chances are greater of maybe cobbling together a few $1,000s with 5 or 6 scholarships. So you can find them, I would say, first go to your guidance counselor at school. They usually have lists of scholarships. The earlier you do this, the better. You could also check local newspapers or local publications, because frequently they will publish the award winners of scholarships and also include the name of the institution that awarded the scholarship. So then you can contact the institution yourself and ask, what are the criteria? Do you have any examples of winning essays submissions from previous years that might help? There's ways you can kind of game it. And I guess you could also, call Rotary and Chamber of Commerce, directly. These types of nonprofit, eleemosynary institutions. I love just saying that because it makes me sound smart, but I think I used it correctly. A lot of times money goes unclaimed, so why not pick up $500? That covers half of your books or something. So I I hope you found these tips valuable, and I hope this clears up, some of the misconceptions about scholarships. If you want more information on whether you can qualify for need-based aid or how to find money better, we do all these workshops every month, and my schedule is posted on our website, collegeplanningGuru.com. They are mostly local to the New York and occasionally Connecticut areas, but we also do some online stuff. So check it out. We have a lot of other free resources on that website. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.